Hello and welcome to cookie review number 3. Today I thought that I should get around to reviewing the cookie that originally started this all. So today we'll be reviewing Trader Joe's These Sprinkles Walk Into a Sandwich cookie. So if you didn't catch my first video, these are the cookies that sent me to Trader Joe's to buy supposedly these cookies, but actually 3 more boxes of cookies beyond these, and led to my first ever cookie review, which led to me filming cookie reviews, and now we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and come up with a review here. So I do have a confession. I have already eaten 2 of these cookies, so this is not a completely expectation-free rating. However, I've done a lot of thinking about this, and I feel like it doesn't really matter. Like, obviously it would be better if I were eating the cookie for the first time, but I'm not sure that there's any reason I can't rate a cookie just because I've eaten it before. And I have a lot of cookies in my apartment that I've already eaten. So the reality is I'm going to be rating cookies I've already eaten, and that's especially true right now while I'm telling myself these don't actually have to be good because nobody's watching them except for, like, my mother. Thanks, Mom. I love you. So, like, really, don't think it matters. So, ooh, this is exciting. This one I just happened to pull out from the box has a ton of extra frosting in it, so that's pretty exciting. Frosting is my favorite part of life. One thing I don't like about these cookies is that a serving size is only 1 cookie, which is pretty disappointing. Also, I just noticed, I didn't see this before, that there are only 6 cookies in the entire box, so, like, that's pretty disappointing. I live alone, so I get to eat all 6 by myself, but, like, if you had kids, these would be gone in, I don't know, a day, if that. So this is a pretty thick cookie. I don't know if you can tell, there's a lot going on here. There are sprinkles in both the cookie and in the frosting, which is great. I approve. It doesn't feel particularly squishy. I should have gotten a plate because I'm going to get crumbs everywhere, but too late now. I'm going to try this frosting part first by itself because I've not been able to do that before. Already making a mess. So the frosting itself is actually pretty hard. And it's because it's a cookie that comes in a box. I don't know if there's anything they could do about that. I'm a little disappointed, but because this came in a box and has been this way for, I don't know, weeks, months, it's probably the only option. I think if I were getting a cookie with frosting in the middle at a bakery, I would expect the frosting to be softer. This would be fresh, but unfair expectations for this Trader Joe's box cookie. So the cookies themselves are really buttery, very shortbread-like. I think they actually are shortbread. It just says butter biscuit cookies, but they're delicious. The cookies themselves are very good. There's not, I mean there is. Let me just eat more. It is very crumbly. If you're gonna eat these cookies, don't be like me. Get a plate. So the frosting is very sweet because it's frosting, so duh. And I think I kind of expected it to have more of a presence in the cookie, but it's actually not overpowering the butteriness of the cookies, which is nice. So I like that about it. It is very sweet. There's a lot of sugar in this. I can tell I'm gonna get a sugar headache from eating it, but I also get sugar headaches really easily. So that's why I rate cookies on the internet, duh. I do appreciate the colors. It's got purple and green and yellow sprinkles and blue. There's some blue in there. It's really interesting because this cookie's actually better than I remember it being. So, obviously it didn't make a great first impression, but it's good. It's a good cookie. Like, I feel a little bit bad that I wasn't expecting it to be this good because I didn't remember it as being this good. Sorry, Trader Joe's. Okay, so I think I'm going to finish eating this cookie and I'll cut this part out, and when I'm done eating this cookie, I'll be back with a rating. So I'm trying to figure out how to describe the texture of this cookie. It's definitely crumbly. I don't want to say hard. It's like a nice thick shortbread cookie. But when I say that, I think Girl Scout cookies, and it's way softer than the Girl Scout shortbread cookies. Like, it's crumbly, but it's not crunchy. It's very buttery, not overly sweet. The cookie itself, the frosting is very sweet. It's fun. It's just a good, like, as far as boxed cookies go, it's really solid. Would I be happier if I walked into a bakery and got this exact same thing? I think so, yes. I think I was disappointed that the frosting was so hard. But I don't know if there's much they can do about that when they're trying to sell this in a box and keep it for weeks as opposed to making it day of and putting it in a bakery. So I remembered my scale today. It's right here. I need to stand up and walk away from the camera. I don't know if you saw that. I just fell over standing up and walking away from the camera. Scale. Oh, God. I need something to... Let me get a sticky note. That's what I'm going to do. Be right back. Okay. Because it is day number 3, I need to have something to put on the scale. So, for now, I'm going to go with a heart sticky note. At some point, I'm going to get a cookie. And I will actually stick a cookie on here. But, you know, this is the beginning. It does need to be good. It's fine. So, cookie. It was delicious. Even though I'm upset that I can only eat one of them, it was pretty filling for how small it feels because the diameter is small, but it's like pretty thick. So it's not actually that small. Definitely very sweet. So if you're not into sweet things, you won't like it, but I'm rating cookies on the internet, so obviously I'm into sweet things. Let's go. .1. My ratings are very concentrated in the 7-ish range. But you know what? It's my rating show. I get to do what I want, so I'm not sorry. 7.1. Trader Joe's. These sprinkles walk into a sandwich cookie. Great choice, Trader Joe's. I approve. I'm back down here. If you like watching me eat cookies and talk about them, then like, comment, subscribe below, down here in the YouTubes. Thanks for watching. Eat more cookies. Have a great day.